Howdy, howdy, everybody. Wonderful to be with you on April, what is this, the 5th?
4th.
The 4th?
The 4th already.
April 4th already. Yeah, I guess that's right. Anyway, Holy Week's over, Holy Thursday's over, Good Friday's over, the Easter Vigil's over,
Yes.
Easter's over, and what do we say?
Hallelujah.
That's what we say.
Yeah.
Get this. We had, according to the estimable Ann Falkenberg, 680
That sounds right.
people here for the Triduum services. That's really something, isn't it?
It's a lot of people.
I am.
It is.
I hope to kiss your Aunt Nancy. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for coming out. We did the best we could, didn't we?
We did.
We
Yeah,
did.
we did the best we
I think
could.
everything went pretty smooth.
Yeah, pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Pretty smooth. I think there are a few wrinkles we can sort of work on for next year,
Yes.
but it went pretty well. I'm pleased with it, and I'm especially pleased with the great attendance that we had. So, anyway, beyond that, I do know another thing. Speaking of dates and such, it's about time we started ballyhooing this, which really past time. On May 4th, the perpetually glorious Diocese of Kansas City St. Joseph is staging something called Beyond KC. And it's a diocesan-wide event. Get this, it's not only our own diocese, it's the one across state line, the Archdiocese of Kansas City in Kansas, where the streets are paved with gold, all the birds sing hymns sweetly in the trees, and all of the dead priests are up for canonization, Between these two dioceses, we're staging something called Behold KC, and it is a prayer, confession, adoration, and musical event. It's going to be a big deal, and it's going to be held on Saturday evening, all afternoon into the evening of Saturday, May 4th. And the diocese is so anxious for folks to go to this that Saturday night masses are canceled all over Jackson, Clay, and Platte counties. So we'll have no mass here on Saturday, May 4th. Can you beat that?
Wow.
Can't beat it.
Not with a stick.
Can't beat it with a stick or a bat or anything. So, and of course, everybody is welcome to attend the Behold KC event. I'll be down there hearing confessions and probably celebrating a mass, if they'll let me. They might not let me.
Their loss.
There might. Yeah. So anyway, I want to present that to you now, and we'll all be talking more about it in the coming weeks because it's a potentially big deal. Did I say where it was? I don't think I did.
No, you did
You
not.
did not.
It's down at the War Memorial, across the street from Union Station. That's where it's going to take place.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting.
Now, they had one there, when was that? Was it in the 40s?
Yes, ma'am. I think the bishop's shown us a picture of one that took place maybe in May. I think it was just before the start of, World War II, I guess, began in September or late August of 1939. But America didn't enter it until the bombing of Pearl Harbor on
December 7th,
hot dog. What year?
1941.
You're so smart. That producer, you just can't beat her. I think that the last big Eucharistic Congress thing in the old Diocese of Kansas City was, I think, I want to say May, maybe of 1941.
I think you're right.
Just before the war, America entered the war. So we're doing it again.
Yeah.
How about that?
Wow.
The diocese has gotten together a lot, or some, since then. When I was in the chancery, I remember we all got together for something at Royal Stadium.
Right. Something to do with the rosary?
Yeah, it was the year of the something proclaimed by the Pope.
Okay.
Because I was part of that. I was down there on the field in Royal Stadium.
Oh.
That was back when I was a hot shot,
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but anyway, we're gonna do something like that again at the War Memorial. And it's gonna be again confessions, adoration, mass, benediction. And there's a bunch of music stars and speakers and such coming in. Anyway, there'll be more about it in the coming weeks. That's all I think I got to say. Now this fella here next to me, his name is David Beck. And Mr. David Beck is the facilities manager here at St. Mark's World Headquarters. And he wants to talk to us about something, maybe some things. So I'm gonna shut up now and ask you to direct your attention to him.
So, just wanted to bring it to your attention that starting April 15th, if you've noticed our curbs and sidewalks, they're not in the best of shape. A concrete bid has gone out and has been accepted, and they will start work on replacing all the curbs and concrete on the north side of the building starting the 15th. They will start at the far north end of the parking lot and work their way up towards the church. Now you're probably wondering why they're taking out that big sidewalk. It's because it has dropped over the years. It's been 20 years and we're out of ADA compliance now. You can only have a 2.5 degree slope on a sidewalk, and ours are at 8.5%. So they have to come out and be repoured. And of course the sidewalks up in front of the chapel and along that north side in front of St. Mark are pretty crumbling after all the salt and whatnot and all the weather over 20 years. Now, once all the concrete work is done, we will then start repaving the entire north lot and the west parking lot that's out here by the offices and the side of the chapel. So right now we're not anticipating any parking problems, but you never know, something could come up. So you may have to, finagle a little bit. We're hoping, knock on wood, that it doesn't, but weather permitting, we will be starting this on April 15th. So that's the big project we got going on right now, or getting ready to start. A lot of you, as you know, we've upgraded a lot of the lighting in the church. Now the white box lights have not been upgraded. They are still the metal halide lights. And the lighting company is trying to come up with a way to retrofit those lights to make those also be LED. So that's in the works right now. Not sure how long it'll take them to come up with something, but hopefully not too long.
Yeah, I hope they can. That LED must really be the thing.
Yeah, it's the thing of today, I guess.
Last week I was up on the ladder at my father's house, taking his floodlight, the burned out floodlights out of his ceiling.
Okay.
And they're made of glass, of course.
Oh yeah.
If you dropped one, it would shatter in a zillion pieces. So anyway, I went over to the Home Depot, into their light bulb aisle. Man, they got a light bulb for everything.
It's daunting, isn't it?
You have to be a rocket scientist to buy light bulbs now.
Yes.
Well, anyway, I finally found some light bulbs to replace these big glass things. It says on the box, LED, lasts 13 years.
Right?
And you know what they're made out of?
Like plastic.
Plastic. They're just a big blob of plastic.
Yes, they are.
But I screwed them up there. I got back up on the ladder way high in the sky. And man, they're just as bright as all get out.
Yeah.
So I guess LED is the thing now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot more cost efficient. So.
Yep. And if they weren't even expensive.
No.
They were pretty cheap.
Yeah.
It was kind of remarkable.
Yeah.
Does Thomas Edison know about this?
I don't know.
He's probably turning in his grave right now.
Probably going, why didn't I think of that? Yeah. Well, anyway, that'll be good. I hope that the lighting company, Mr. McCrae and crew, are able to do that. Back on the parking lot, I know that it's impossible to predict, given the vicissitudes of the weather, but how long do you think this whole job might take?
They are saying 2 to 3 weeks.
For the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They said when they do the parking lot, they'll start at the far north end and do all that first, you know, from the main driveway north. They can mill it and asphalt it. The same day that they asphalt it, the striping crew will come in overnight and they will restripe it and you can drive on it the next day.
Wow.
Great.
So they're thinking maybe a week total for the parking lot, the asphalt part of it.
That's slick.
Mm-hmm.
Because that parking lot's got more stripes on it than Chris's shirt does. And if you could see it, you could see it has a lot of stripes.
I'm wearing stripes.
A lot of
Yep.
stripes. Well, is that all you got?
That is all.
All right. Miss Historian, our historian producer, do you have anything you want to add?
I was just gonna say, everybody pray for really good weather in the month of April, so we can get this parking lot taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have brick problems.
Yes.
One thing at a time.
You're right. One thing at a time. You're right. Okay, folks, thank you so much for your attention today. And on behalf of everybody around here, goodbye and God bless.